So I was just chilling on MangaDex, looking for some new manga to follow when I stumbled across a new category, the infamous cross-dressing category. Now, being the curious bugger I am, I decided to read one of them, to my surprise. Or not. I thoroughly enjoyed some of the titles, but that leads itself to issues. When one finds themselves enjoying works involving cross-dressing, or being attracted to characters in said works, it can lead to one questioning things such as their sexuality. As an inquisitive man who leaves no stone unturned, I will attempt to tackle the question as old as time. Are traps gay? Definitively, a trap is a man who cross-dresses so well that they are often mistaken for a woman. A woman doing the same is referred to as a reverse trap. The usage of this word is used nearly exclusively by the anime community and is considered transphobic for some, for reasons I will not elaborate on. Regardless of the controversies, the burning question of whether they are gay or not still needs to be answered. Traps are known as both a blessing and a curse to the anime community. Many people cherish them and have a taste for them, while others become shocked at the gender reveal of the character, causing them to question themselves internally. Particularly notorious traps include, but are not limited to, Astolfo from the Fate series, Felix from Re:Zero, and Hidari from Blend S. There is no simple yes or no to the question, because context is needed. What parts of the trap are they attracted to? What was their reaction to knowing their true gender? The answer to these questions are important in our judgment. Although bisexuality, biromanticism, homosexuality, and homoromanticism are all separate things, for the sake of simplicity, let's call all of them gay as they all signify some attraction to men. Traps are men, which make being romantically attracted to them definitively gay. More specifically, homoromantically. Although homoromanticism is not equivalent to homosexuality, they are strongly correlated, and the majority of homoromantic people likely exist on the bisexual section of the Kinsey scale at the very least. The more complicated situation, and the one that many weebs find themselves in, is one where they are sexually attracted to traps but not romantically. Never mind the fact that sexual attraction can blossom into romantic attraction, one might look at the scenario and think, well, if you are sexually attracted to the man, you are homosexual by meaning of the word. Although technically true, things are never this simple. Traps have feminine attributes while being male, so one might find themselves being attracted to their femininity, which is a heterosexual thing to do. This is true. Being attracted to a trap at a first glance is indeed not gay because there is no way for them to know they are a man. However, problems arise when the gender reveal inevitably comes. If the man finds themselves unattracted, then they are probably not gay. If the man still finds themselves attracted to the trap, problems arise. People in denial may claim they are not gay because they are solely attracted to the feminine attributes and can consciously ignore the masculine attributes. This argument starts to crumble when you consider fantasizing about them sexually. Warning: shit's about to get gay. When one considers that traps have penises, things get pretty gay regardless of how feminine they appear. Even if one is so deluded that they can ignore this fact, they still have to deal with the reality that anal sex with a man is gay. Stereotypically, traps are submissives and are usually bottoms in the bedroom. Some people will argue that wanting to be a dominator is less gay than being a submissive because fucking somebody in the ass is supposed to be less gay than taking it or not gay at all. This view on homosexuality is not only wrong, but also harmful to people's perception of how gay relationships are supposed to work. It doesn't matter whether you're fucking or getting fucked, sucking or getting sucked, because at the end of the day, it's a man you're doing it to. One might attempt to counter this fact by saying that I'm not attracted to normal men, so me being attracted to traps doesn't indicate an interest in men. What these people are forgetting is that sexuality exists on a spectrum. One might find themselves being attracted to feminine men more than masculine men, but that preference is not a contradiction to the fact that traps are gay. All it is indicative of is certain preferences in a partner, not a complete change of sexuality. There are many other arguments that the delusional can attempt to make an insistence of their heterosexuality. All of them are invalid for the simple reason that traps are men, and liking men is gay. If that's too complicated, I'll include a nice flowchart to determine whether liking traps is gay or not. So what does this realization mean for those that have to come to terms with liking traps? The truth is, not much has to change, if anything at all. If they are disgusted with themselves after liking traps, they don't have to consume trap-based media or like real-life traps either. However, if they continuously find themselves attracted to traps or real-life traps, they should just embrace these feelings. Being in denial about what you like will only lead to confusion and lost opportunities. To answer the question, yes, consciously liking traps is gay, and it's perfectly fine. Do what makes you happy and don't let yourself be controlled by labels. And now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go traverse my 72 terabytes of yaoi